All right, guys. Happy Friday. Hope you're all doing well out there. I have my double espresso on deck. Of course, got the water as well. Got to stay hydrated. Double cheers, guys. I appreciate you all for tuning in today. And let's talk. Let's break down Sofi, the charts, what I'm looking to do. But first, of course, don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe and get your free stocks from Moo. Listen to this. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks and a $30 cash reward. And fund your account with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks. And overall, your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, what are you waiting for? Use that link down below or go to stocksurfs.com/moo. And with that being said, cheers. Let's get right into the video. So man, it's about 1:30 p.m. on this beautiful Friday. By the way, where are you guys watching this video from? Let me know in the comments what country, what state, if you're in the United States. I'm very curious. And yeah, I appreciate all of you for tuning in as always. So it's about 1:30, 1:45 p.m. right now, East Coast time. And SoFi's up barely, up around 2 cents, up about 0.2 to about 0.25%. And we're trading at $10.95. And earlier in the day, guys, you can see right here, if I zoom in, we hit $11.36 in the pre-market, which, with that move, we slightly took out the highs from yesterday, which you guys remember yesterday, right? We saw a big move overall. We got all the way up to $11.30 yesterday, after being in the mid-10s in the pre-market yesterday, guys. So we ran up around 8% in about an hour on the stock, which is nuts. And then we sold off a bit. You guys can see we cooled off and consolidated into close yesterday, only to then break out in the morning. You guys can see we opened up, well, we gapped up initially, up above $11 in the start of the pre-market today. Then we ran all the way to 11:36 by about 8:20 a.m. on the East Coast, which with that move, we took out the highs from yesterday. And now we've been seeing some selling, a little bit of cooling off throughout the day up until now, which is kind of what we got yesterday, right? We had a huge run up yesterday, then we cooled off a bit and consolidated. It's the same thing today, right? We had a big run up, we're cooling off. Now we're starting to consolidate. If I pull up the 5-day chart, you guys can see we're still well in an uptrend, holding a higher low right now. We're right about, or not above the moving averages, but we're right by the moving averages on the 5-day, 5-minute here. And on the 10-day chart, you guys can see we're above both moving averages, both the 50 and the 180 moving averages, which in my opinion, guys, I could be wrong. It's just my opinion. I think we will hold this spot. That's just me, right around 1050 to 1075. I think that will be the bottom as of now. Not guaranteed, of course, but based on this 30-minute chart, it looks like we're holding, guys. We want to hold that point, which has held over the last 10 days roughly. So that's a good sign here for the Bulls heading into earnings, by the way, on Tuesday in a couple of days. It's crazy. We only have a day and a half left of trading until earnings come out for SoFi. Man, I'm freaking pumped for that. Let me get some coffee to that, guys. Cheers, by the way. Oh, that's good. So, yeah, SoFi's looking good on the 5-day, 10, 1-hour chart. All of these time frames were looking phenomenal, even with the pullback here. And again, we took out the highs this morning, which is good, and we're getting closer and closer to that 1175 target that we've mentioned before here on the channel, right, guys? So on the 4-hour, let me pull this up and clear the drawing set very quickly. You guys can see here, we are getting awfully close to the highs from July of 2023, which we've covered before. Like I said, being about $11.75. And I'll be honest, if we do get to that point, maybe on Monday, maybe after earnings, I think we'll be due for a pullback after that. I mean, who knows? With earnings, anything could happen. For all we know, we squeeze up to $13 a share. I have no freaking idea, because we do know there are some shorts in this stock. The short interest is pretty high, right? Compared to other, stocks out there. But, if we do get that push to 12.50, 13 after earnings, I think we'll need a pullback at that point. You can even argue now we need a pullback, right? But I guess we technically are getting a bit of a pullback. We're down about 40 cents from the highs, but some would argue an even bigger pullback is in store. I don't know. I'm not going to go there yet until the technicals prove it, but for now, we are getting a little pullback. We're down 40 cents, or about, 3.5% off the highs. So we'll see. Is this the pullback? Will we just rip right off this pullback, or is there more to come? I don't know. I think we'll stay elevated heading into earnings, maybe get a blow-off top rally after earnings, then get some sort of pullback. I think that's how it could play out here. But either way, man, think about it. Even if we get a pullback, this stock is up so much. It's surpassed our expectations, at least mine, over the last 2 months. I mean, I can guarantee you there's not many people out there that thought Sofi was going to go to 11.36 this fast. Sure, if you told me in a year it'd be there, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. But from 5.80 to 11.30 in the span of about a month and a half, 2 months, nobody thought that was going to happen. 2.5 months, right? So even if it pulls down, man, you have to realize, relax, zoom out a bit, and you have to realize how much this stock has come up. Even if it pulls down to $10, for example, or $9.50, it's still going to be up about 65% from the last 2.5 months. So you got to realize that heading into earnings, anything could happen. We might get that blow off top rally. We might not. Earnings might be terrible, and this pulls down to $9.50. You have to be ready for that. You have to be ready for that, guys. But for me, I'm in this. You guys know that. I'm long. I've owned the stock for about a year now. A little less, probably like 10 months. And I'm in at $6.80. I'm in at a very good cost basis, very good price, in my opinion. And I'm holding on. I have the gains built in, so there's no need for me. There's no reason for me, in my opinion, the way I'm looking at it, to panic sell or lock in my profits and be like, oh, it might come down to $9, because I have all these gains already built in. So what if it comes down to $9? I don't care. It's more of a long-term position for me, and you guys all probably know that at this point in time. So what do you guys think? And by the way, the entire stock market right now, except for the NASDAQ, is in the red, so keep that in mind. We have the S&P down 0.1%, Dow's down 0.75%. Biggest red index is the Dow, and the Russell's down 0.3% as the NASDAQ, why'd I say it like that, is up over 0.5%. So yeah, we're not having the best day for the stock market, but SoFi is holding up decent. We took out the highs this morning, which is a very good sign. So what do you guys think overall about SoFi? What are you looking to do? The stock market? I'm very curious. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as always, and make sure to run the likes up. Let's get at least 200 likes on this video, and make sure to subscribe as well and join the free email list in the description box, where I'm sending you guys my top 3 stocks every Monday. And shout out to everybody that's joined the Patreon, where I'm building my real money portfolio. I'm putting in money every single week, and I'm buying stocks, guys. And let me tell you, we're doing very well in that portfolio, crushing the market. And there's more. There's a Discord. You get my charts and ideas throughout the week. So check out the Patreon. Link down below in the description box, the comment section, or go to stocksurfs.com/Patreon. And again, shout out to all the members that have been joining. I appreciate your support as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next one.